Okay, now we're going to talk about timers. On my first thin board, I had down here minutes that we were going to be working on that. If your child is in an ESE program, there's probably a lot of use of timers going on, especially if it's behavior or autism. We use timers a lot. So one thing that we do in the classroom is we say, okay, so before we start a task, or we're going to introduce the task, okay, I'm going to say, I want you to do 20 minutes of Myon, and we're going to work on that for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to start the timer. Now, the kid can watch it, and the kid can check in on this as much or as little as they want. For a lot of kids, this really reduces anxiety about how long I'm going to be working on this and how, and if you think about it, I mean, think about the situation that we're in right now. We have no idea how long this is going to last. I mean, literally no one has any clue about when we're going to see some results, or when are these numbers going to spike, and when is the curve going to start flattening, and we have no idea. I mean, we can base some things on research, but think about how much anxiety that causes us as adults, that we have no control over the situation, and yet we're adults, right? So when we set timers for kids, we really give them some kind of sense of control, and we let them know that these are the expectations and that they are clear and concise. And so in this scenario, I said we're going to do reading for 20 minutes and then the iPad for 10 minutes. So if you're going to record one, you need to record both, okay? So it's not conducive to say 20 minutes of reading and then unlimited amount of time on the iPad. That just doesn't make sense. It doesn't even out. So we want to make sure that we're giving, preferred and non-preferred. And if we put time limits on that, until we've reached our goal, okay, so if we're working through a couple assignments, or if we're saying we're going to do this for an hour, we're doing school for an hour, we want to make sure that we're meeting that goal. So like if he's on the iPad after he's done with his schoolwork for an unlimited amount of time, that's up to you as a parent. That's your personal choice. And I think during this period of time, like I know at my house that the screen time thing is just kind of, sorry, I mean, there's not a lot to do. Right? And so I'm just telling you that from one parent to another. There's no shame in that screen time thing. And I'm one of those parents that I've never been on that bandwagon, and I never will be. I love TV. So we just want to make sure that we're using timers, okay? So timers can be good. Now, if it's causing your kid anxiety to see that timer going away, then don't use it, okay? But if you put it in to place and you use it, seems like it's working, then keep doing that. That's good. And almost everything has a timer these days. I mean, since we're at home, we have microwave stoves, ovens, the iPad, Siri, my phone, lots of things, your watch. Lots of timers everywhere, so I think this is a pretty easy strategy to use that everyone has access to. So try it and see how it goes. If it doesn't, try it for like at least a week, and then make a decision.